Hello, settlers. It's River here. Welcome back to Rever's Haven. We seem to be doing fairly well. I haven't done hardly anything since the last episode. If we click on our marketplace, we can see we now have bread from the last episode and sausages and clothes. So it was really a rather productive. It took a while to get started with laying out our sort of big city here. I guess I don't know if this is actually a big city for the game, but certainly don't think you're going to get too much bigger one in this particular town, so in this particular island anyway. So we'll see. I don't know. We may make a whole mess of this before it's all over, but I noticed that we don't seem to have much in the way of quests anymore, so I guess we'll just keep following along with whatever we can or need to unlock. So, you know, we've built well, we planned for building a church in the last episode. Oh, looks like we can do it now. Yes, very good. All right, so let's build a church. I imagine that can only make people happier, right? And it does have a road connection, right? Yes, it does. Very good. Okay, so now that we have a church, provides public service for your residents. Well, I guess, I don't know if I ever considered church a public service, but I guess it is in a way. Alright, so we want to build sales. Now, sales take 30 seconds, and assume they use one sheep farm, and a sheep farm needs 30 seconds. So it sounds like in order to get sales going, now while we're doing sheep, let's come over to our market. Nope, that's our pub. That's our market. Or warehouse, good enough. We don't have any extra wool, and we don't have that many clothes, and the tendency is down. The other thing I think we need to look at before we go building all these, because we're going to need workers for this, is we probably should consider upgrading a few houses. Let's do 4 for now. Okay, there we go. So now we've got a little better balance of workers. Alright, so we need another sheep farm, which we don't want to go any closer to that, because then we'll be into our thing. Here's our other sheep farm. And again, I have no... What does this say? No, we don't need to adjust working conditions. So let's do something similar to what we did over there. Again, I don't know if we're making a mistake here in the long run, but okay. Why is it when I get in the middle of one project, you want me to go do another one? Yeah, I will work on steel beams, but I don't even have iron yet. Maybe that's the same thing to you, but let's click on. So can I always get a dirt road, right? So we'll just do the same thing we did here. And we'll just put another sheep farm on top of like here. And then we will put in the sheep pens. See, I can't put in any more, right? Yeah, so we got 3 sheep pens. That's good. And this is our clothing thing, right? Yeah, framework knitters. So we might as well let's turn it with the period or the it's the same size. I think it makes. Looks okay that way, right? I probably could have moved it so it wasn't, so that road could have gone straight, huh? I don't think there's any advantage because our next market's all the way over here. So there we go. So we should be able to make sales now. Now how about a small harbor? Okay, so that's just decorations, quay, and then you actually have this sailing shipyard. I know it was like one of the last things I did in the campaign. And then we have a depot. Ah, look at that. So that's how we're going to increase. Fire broke out. Uh-oh. Holy baloney. What happened there?
city has grown ugly.
What in the heck happened there? Okay, so I guess we need to get, let's get another, they don't really talk about fire stations outside of the thing, but that was pretty dramatic. Did I miss something? Like, good Lord. All right, so let's go back to farmers, I think, right? And then I don't want to lose too many more buildings. Let me put it, yeah, like there, and it gives the possibility of.
The city
All right, well, that's kind of a shame. There's our distillery. Well, I guess the distillery might go up pretty quickly. Still a little bit shocking. All right, so here's the thing. We need to build this. Let's go back to workers. And if we hover over here, yeah, no, we can. We can't build it yet. Well, we need one more brick. But what she was yelling at me about steel beams.
But for better or for worse.
All right, so we can produce twice as much iron. So we almost need, looks like we need 2 coal for each iron mine, and then 2 steel, and then some other strange percentage for the steel works. So if we go around and look, I don't know if it matters that much, but see, there's an iron deposit, there's an iron deposit, and there's a coal. So those, we could get, quote, maximum efficiency if we could get on each of those. So what I'm thinking of is, I don't think we can do anything about the mine, probably has to go where the mine is, yeah. Which makes perfect sense. So let's build that. And then let's go and get a, oh, that's a charcoal kiln. Oh, so that's different than. Okay, so we would just, that's fine, whatever. So what I say we do is try to get it, all of this. Let's go back to here. Let's see, do we have a road place that makes sense? Yeah, let's go. Let's just bring this out straight. Now let's see, how far away. This guy will go like that far. So I would think that our market's going to need to be like up in here. So which is going to be, I think, too far. Well, no, you know what? It's not going to be too far because these markets are magical. So we probably should do this first of all. Right? Because I would imagine that needs a connection. And then I imagine it also needs... See, it would be nice when you... Oh, here, you know what? We can click on this, can't we?
Where do we take the
So down to
stuff
here.
without a warehouse?
Okay, so let's zoom in on that spot. So we're going to put our market... Or, I'm sorry, warehouse. I keep interchanging those two, don't I? So that's close enough that that guy will run stuff out. And now we're on the wrong tab. So now what we'll need is... Let's see, what does this guy need? Produces coal. Well, it doesn't really. It produces charcoal. But, okay, so this is like a forestry hut kind of thing, I bet. All right, so let's just put him, you know, like near the coal thing. How's that sound? Let's give him a road. Now, what is your... Are you planting forest? Well, okay. What is your issue here? Okay. Yeah, pollution -5. Vulgarity. Yeah, nice. Planting forest. All right. Well, if it produces coal, why can we just get a coal mine?
Pamphlets, pickets, healthy honest protest. If some silver spoon stiffs want to deny us that, we'll take them
What are you on
shiny
about?
spoons and shove them.
No, it doesn't. The iron mine, I don't necessarily see a way to do a coal mine. Okay. Well, okay, there you go. Well, they... Okay, well, I don't know what they're doing, but we'll get on with it. And we'll build the next thing if we can, which will be a furnace. So now I'm assuming... Let's spin that around. I'm going to leave a space in between the... And the next thing we'll need is a steelworks. Oh, that's pretty big. So let's, just for the sake of it... Oh, we don't want to be right in the oil, do we? Let's stay away from that oil a bit. Yeah, let's just put the steelworks over here. And we'll build a road. Oh yeah, look at that. I don't know if that's just the dust of building, but it's certainly...
There ain't enough of us.
No, there is not by far, is there? Good Lord. Okay, well... we need a bunch of everybody, don't we? Which means we're going to probably swamp... We're going to probably swamp everything... Why is promotion not possible? Oh, maybe it's already promoted. Yeah, we're not even close here, are we? Alright, well, let's start going. We need to build more roads before those people get real upset. Extend this one. Alright, so closer to this, I guess we could go over this way, huh? We've got a boatload of houses up this way. So as soon as I do this, we're going to start running out of clothes and stuff, right? So that's another thing I'm sure we need to balance. So I might have... Well, I think it's okay. I think I should, like, cool my tool on the whole getting the steel going immediately thing. Alright, so let's just see where we stand.
Workforce shortage.
Yeah. So, like, everybody's upset. Well, we're trying here. We're just inept at some point in the whole process. All right, so let's close the quest book because that doesn't seem to be doing anything for us these days. Insufficient workforce. Oh, look, we have one of these. Let's get one of these. Let's just ignore our problems for a minute. Grease the wheels.
Spare a thought for us. Spill the sauce.
Okay, well, how much do we have now? Okay, yep, spill the sauce.
A little love is all we ever wanted.
So what do we get? A burstone. Okay. Isn't this our trade union? Yes.
I have a fitting for new boots.
Okay, well... Oh. Well, the flour mill will benefit from it. And a cigar place. I didn't even know there was such a thing. So that's good. So that'll take that down a little bit. And as we get more regular workers, we'll... You see, I think the danger, too, is going to come in...
Aim say.
Yeah, the danger is going to come in trying to promote these
We
people.
look out for each other here.
I keep clicking on the pub. Yeah, I mean, I think it'd probably be smart. And we probably have plenty of wood, or enough wood. Yeah, do we not have 2 sawmills? Or is there something going on? Why do we have so much wood back built up? So we look at a lumberjack hut, 15 seconds, and a sawmill, 15 seconds. I don't know why we have so much wood back there. What do you... Too many transporters, loading delayed. Okay, so in other words, we need... It's not only the fact, it's just not infinite in how many of these guys can get there. Okay, well that makes some sense. Well, we'll see how long that message stays up, but okay. So we still have a big worker shortage. And I think what we should do is let's build ourselves, since we have the stuff, another clothing thing before we, because that's like a real basic need that people have. Oh, and the other thing we probably should consider is fish, huh? Maybe even get another fishing thing. I don't know if that's a good idea. Alright, so let's do another sheep farm. Let's build the road out first so that we can...
There'll be potholes, so watch out.
What are you talking about? Potholes? No, is that... Yeah, you know what we probably need to do is... Well, let's first get this thing rolling. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure I understand why this sheep farm takes up such a big area. And then, like... Should we have put it closer? Alright, and then the next thing we need is, let's get another knitters. But you know what? Yeah, let's get another knitters right here. Let's go down one. Put it right next to there. And we'll build a road just for the sake of it. And then like right up here, that's all the bell ringing going on. I don't know if this is an inefficient use of space, whether you should worry about roads being nice and square or not. But I want to put in another small warehouse. I think this guy's getting overwhelmed down here, as it said. Okay. So we're still short 196 people. And how is our housing doing? 10 of 10. I think if we click the upgrade button, can we kind of tell? Yeah, see these don't, I don't know, do they have an arrow? It's sort of hard to see if they, see this one doesn't have an arrow over it. And neither does this one. So let's just click on there. Yeah, see, and they only have 9 people. So even though it's a little hard to tell which one the arrow's over, it does give you some idea. Now we have very few spaces for people, so let's, like, we need to get more farmers in that we can then promote. Make sure everybody's got a road. They really seem to want their roads. Tie that together.
Workforce shortage.
Yeah, you know, as a matter of fact, I am working on that as we speak with the workforce shortage there. Okay, so with all of that, let's see, how are we doing? You know what, we're doing fine on fish for the moment, aren't we?
Game saved.
We're not doing so well on alcohol. Decreasing, -1. How are we at -1? Now, here's another thing we should do, now that we're clicked on this. I think what we should do is say, sell goods if we have over 70, wouldn't work. If we have over there we go, over 65 lumber. Anything else? Yeah, let's do the same thing here. Sell if over 68. Though that might come back and bite us, but I think what happens is that we lose efficiency here, right? If they have no place to store stuff. So we might as well sell some of it off as they come by. And, okay, so we probably could promote now some more of these. We don't have too much wood left. All right, let's save some of our wood and do this a little bit intelligently. And say, okay, what else do we need? What are we running out of? Yeah, it looks like alcohol. So we should probably get another distillery going. I would assume we could do that right here with no issues.
There'll be potholes, so watch out.
Right? Because this guy doesn't really need nearly as many as some of the others. So we should be able to... Yeah, there you go. Stay out of the road. Okay, so now we should have extra potatoes. Now let's make sure... Yeah, 30 seconds. So it should be a 1-to-1. So we should need another distillery there, right? So let's... Yeah, we could always get a road through the back. Like we could put another one right here if it came down to it. Okay, so there's that. Now, what else is the basic? Yeah, so I think we have enough fish, right? Let's click on a farmhouse.
We're fed at least.
Yeah, they need a market, they need fish, and they need clothes. And then as far as keeping like these people happy, they need liquor and sausages. Oh no, they don't even need liquor, do they? It's just everybody likes some liquor, I guess. Makes sense. And then they're not happy because they don't have soap. All right, well, rather than working on any more bread, which... How is the bread supply? Not much. Stable.
Alaska this Sunday.
Stable's not good enough because we're going to be growing here shortly. So let's plan on and say like we're going to do the same kind of bread thing like we have. What do we got all the
Stand to attention for the boss.
Yeah, some of this is going to be we're going to increase some capacities too, so I don't want to get too excited. So let's see about getting them some soap if we can. Okay, so it starts with pigs. It takes tallows the same as pigs, so that should be 1-to-1. So you would need 2 pig farms to get a fully going soap factory. Well, we might as well keep the pig farms in the area, huh? That's a sheep farm. Where's our pig farm? So we only... Yeah, we kind of didn't leave much room for pig farm expansion, did we? I mean, I don't even know that we're going to get one in there. It probably wasn't the best place for pig farm, so... That's getting kind of far away. No, I think we're going to stay with our trend of spreading out with these industries. I'm just not... Could we get another pig farm in here? Let's just try.
Aim saved.
You know what? We can do the... Let's do the... Wow, you know what? I don't think I'm going to be able to... Oh, yeah. Blueprint mode. Oh, cool. Yeah, so we can get this in. Yeah, so that would be 5 of those, yep. Okay, very good. And then we'll need a tallow works.
Workforce shortage.
We'll actually need 2. What do you have? Yeah, I know. So that'll be our tallow works. And then this guy, this soap factory itself, you could actually end up getting 2 of these pig farms going. So maybe we could even, how much of that is cliff? No, we're not going to put one there. Might be able to squeeze a pig farm in around this, huh? Okay, so I'm just letting these guys grow up a bit. Let's do the upgrade button. Yeah, a lot of our houses are full. Let's... See, now we don't have enough farmers again. So let's, I guess we'll just continue with this trend till it all burns down because we don't have another firehouse, right? So I think another firehouse could belong like right down here. It's a trade union.
She had cotton thread all over her bonnet.
There's, okay. Oh, that's in planning mode. Can we build that now? Yeah, let's just build that now for safety's sake. Then I'll feel better. Because there's nothing else really, you know, like, there's nothing else really that we need to build. This is just all housing, so we should be able to up these pretty well. And so now we just need some more wood, really. And we can take a look at this once again. Yeah, pigs, I'm fine with having no pigs, as long as we have sausages. And we got a little bit of bread. So see, I think as we get more people, we can scroll down. Coal. So how do you build a coal mine? Yeah, charcoal kiln. Which really, when you are making steel, you can use either. It's just, it's the carbon that you need, and both of them are, you really could use anything that's high in carbon. Yeah, look at that place. We don't want to, good we put it out there, right? Yeah, so we are making steel. We just need to get more people. And more wood in order to get more people. So, what were we doing? So we should have some soap coming in. No, we don't have soap coming in because we don't want to. Let's get a few extra people. So let me pause it for a minute, and all I'll do is upgrade some houses, and I'll get ready to be able to put in our soap thing here at some point. You know, but just rather than sitting here, you guys watching me stare at the screen. Okay, I think I get the feeling a little bit that we might be racing ahead. You know, sometimes these games don't benefit you to just slam the population forward as fast as you can. Something else is going to bite us. I'm getting that, starting to get that suspicion, you know. Hopefully the game's that in depth, but I think we have enough that we could attempt to upgrade another pig farm here. Good, so it did all of those at once, which would make sense. And then we can try to do our rendering works. And can we do our, yes, soap factory. I didn't actually plan, oh wait, I planned that out. I knew I had enough stuff. So there we go. So do we have enough people? Not nearly enough, but that's okay. We built just before I came, oh, no road. They don't like no roads. They really get upset with no road. Okay, so we will get you folks some roads. I know you love them. I guess we could even start going out this way. Now, at one point, I clicked on a house.
And lush and green.
And the happiness here. Yeah, and they weren't totally happy with their schnapps, but it said improving, supply improving. So pub now. Yeah, so they're not getting any. Okay, so they're happy. So even though they got that warning, I think it's because, I put down this stinky thing up here. So,
She had
which is
bunions, silly old
slowly
bitch.
producing us
So I
stuff.
says, keep your feet in health, or you
Okay,
can't
yeah,
work. And
you
your
know what?
six little man.
That's fine, lady. Crazy freaking farmer. All right, what are we doing? We're going to upgrade some more of these guys. Might as well upgrade the ones that are close to the firehouse, right? All right, we'll just slow down because we'll get the balance come back. So there we go. So what are you complaining about?
We lack the requisite materials.
Okay, so why do you? Is it just a matter of time, buddy? Just cool your tool. Okay, very good. So now we have soap for people. I don't know if it's enough, but
We'll notify you when we're unhappy.
why are you unhappy about? Oh, you need beer. Yeah, beer is good. I mean, schnapps is okay once in a while, but and it'll definitely do in a pinch. But beer, yeah, I can understand that would make you unhappy. All right, so you don't have soap yet, but we'll get you some soap soon. And a school, yeah. We have enough. No, we don't have 20 steel, but we're working on it. So there we go. That's the kind of jumping ahead
No
thing.
harm in a bit of fun, a bit of filth.
we can do a
Keeps the
police
oil lit
station.
when work's waned your wick.
Now, if I look at our map, our police station would go here. Now it's. Yep. Oh, we're still in planning mode. Yeah, let's go for the police station. Doesn't take away our steel. And since the police station may have to respond to something, why don't we finish off this road up here as well? And you know what? I think I'm just going to finish off around some of these houses. I assume at some point there's a benefit to doing these paved roads, but they cost us bricks, so we'll have to do that in an intelligent way. There we go. Here's another road that's sort of screaming to be finished, right? Okay, very good. So now, I would think, since the campaign seemed to urge us into building a harbor, yeah, so you're either going to go there or there, I guess here, right? I don't know if that road counts for you, but we're gonna give you a road like that anyway. How's that sound? Might even make it easier for these people. Yep, there we go. We can get a little merry-go-round of people. All right, now what do you need? Ooh, that's going to hit those pretty hard. All right, well, we have it, and I know we can, if we ever, I don't know if we can, what you do in campaign mode, but I know you can somehow sell the ship, so we could build ships and sell them, and then we have like this ship is
ready
a
for orders.
Imperial Command ship.
I'm confident it's ready to go.
We can't build an Imperial Command ship.
Flagship at your service.
Doesn't really say. Is that the kind of ship it is? No, we can't build another one? Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so do we have soap now? Yes, but you're still not happy about it? Oh, because it's down a little tiny bit? Okay, well, you're just going to have to live with that for the moment. All right, so if we look at our...
Game saved.
It almost looks like well, let me make sure I have this straight. It almost looks like I built the markets here. Wait, where am I at? Oh, I'm looking at our little diagram. Yeah, so here would be, yeah, I don't know if this should have been here. 'Cause it looks like they have a school here. All right, well, the best laid plans of mice and men. Let's just see. Yep, 25 bricks, which we should get pretty quickly, I think. We got 2 brickworks going. And we've got a good number of people now. That's good. Yeah, often these games require some patience.
Flagship
So while we
awaiting
have a minute,
instructions.
why don't we... Look, there's obviously something there, right? Let's go to that.
Steersman.
We're closer to it. This is a message popping up game, isn't it? Maybe it's just because I have it on, like, give me a lot of help because I need it. But there certainly seems to be, like, look, we got, all right, what are all these warnings? Got worker warnings. I got every time it saves, it gives me a warning. I wonder if we can...
Patronage, if you can afford it.
Yeah, we're just going to get rid of all of those warnings. Okay.
To meet our patron is utterly humbling. If there is anything I can do, anything really, imagine it, and we can do it.
Oh, yeah, roof blows off the industrial heart. Tremendous boom proceeds. Yeah, that was a heck of a thing, wasn't it? But I don't want, like, -5, right? So this will outset this, so that'll just give us, like...
In journalism, one holds a mirror to
Let's see what
life,
happens if we edit.
amplifies the voiceless, pursues truth. In newspapers,
Hypnosis.
you do what you're told.
So what does it cost us? Oh, so it cost us propaganda. What is this? Well, that seems like a good thing, that we have less of a riot chance. And this is going to increase the happiness. I don't know, I would... Let's try consumerism, right? Yeah. So how do we actually edit? Oh, look, we have a little arrow now. Okay, I don't understand.
No changes.
No changes. Okay, well, we didn't succeed in... I don't know, I clicked on some crap. It didn't seem to want to do anything, but maybe I'll give it a better, more thought-out effort, knowing that it wasn't super easy. I wasn't too worried about newspapers until I saw that notice. But we'll keep in mind that that's something we can do. So let's go... Holy... Look, we got a whole town here. Oh, look, and we got a quest, right? Oh, so this is going to be one of those...
Not so long ago, I'd have dealt with this myself.
Okay, well, what do you think? I don't think I have a debt, do I? Okay, well, I'd like $1,400 or
Yeah?
$4,400. Pick up Katana's Rubius Clipper. So can we click on that? Okay, fine. Oh, really?
New
That's...
orders?
Isn't that a curiosity?
Deliver schooner crates. Okay.
Game saved.
Not pick up.
Aye, aye.
Why can't we pick them up?
Attention to the Admiral.
So what is this?
Ships don't really interest me.
So why can't I pick these up?
Flagship awaiting instructions. Flagship ready for orders.
All right. So do we need a schooner to be able to do this? Deliver to schooner crates. Let's see.
Consider our connection
Oh,
severed.
I didn't really. I thought I was clicking on something else. That's fine. You were confusing me anyway.
Attention for the Admiral.
All right. Weapons are. Move the camera over one of your. Oh, okay. So when we're over an island, she's just trying to tell us to build weapons. Okay. Well, that's fine. I was worried about building a
Flagship at
school,
your
I think,
service.
not too long ago. So let's just head back here with our ship. Consider that a successful minor foray into the outside world. Other than we failed at that quest because I clicked the wrong thing, like a knucklehead. All right, but I think now we might be able to build our school. And that means, yes, that our people are completely happy. All right, but the workers should be happy, but they don't have beer, which would make them happier. Okay, well let's do that just, and we'll end the episode here, but it'll give us a preview of what we'll do next time. Promotion not possible. Oh, I thought you meant like one of my good people was ready. I mean, I know the not so good people are ready. I mean, for all I know, there is no other place to go from here. Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling like we have enough workers and we have enough other people at this exact moment, farmers. Yeah, that's
You reached a new milestone.
There we go. All right, what do we have in here as a preview? So we can get windows and canned food
These fabled lands exist after all.
and a town hall, which is nice, I guess. Sewing machines. Variety theater. Can't say that's something I would go to myself, but I guess if I didn't have TV, maybe I would. Setting sail, build a frigate. Well, look, we might be able to do that. That's a schooner. Let's build a schooner anyhow, just so we have one. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. We've made some decent progress. I think we, have now reached the next level, and I think that's a good place to stop it.
Our
And
docks are primed for a first ship launch. Everyone
okay, I was
waits
saying
on your
goodbye,
signal.
lady. Can you give me a minute? All right, we'll talk to her next time. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.